Hello everyone, welcome back to Olio With only 10 to 15 days left for our NABARD Phase 1 exam, I hope that your preparations are going well. I hope that you are strategizing for your revision also, giving mock test, and I think that you would be prepared for your final D-Day, that is 16th of October NABARD Phase 1 exam. पढ़ाई हो रही है ना, स्ट्रैटेजी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है, मॉक टेस्ट भी हो रहे हैं ना, यही मैं आप सबसे पूछना चाहता हूं. But at the same time, there is one very important topic which I want to discuss before you guys start giving your mock test also and before you get into those last 10 to 15 days of your exam preparation. Okay, so now I know that many of the students are very busy in their preparation. अब आपके पास बिल्कुल थोड़ा भी वक्त नहीं होगा, but just let's do a thought experiment. Imagine that कल आपका नाबार्ड का पेपर है. 16th October is tomorrow only, and tomorrow you are having a paper, you go on to the paper, you have given paper, and when you come out of the examination hall, जब आप examination hall के बाहर आते हो, imagine this that you are saying to yourself कि यार एग्जाम ठीक नहीं गया, मैंने सिली मिस्टेक्स कर दिए, मैंने बहुत बड़ा ब्लंडर कर दिया, मैंने ये गलती नहीं करनी चाहिए थी. Though I knew that this is the biggest mistake, still I committed it. Last 10 to 15 days I couldn't utilize them properly because there are many mistakes which I committed again repeatedly. So ये सब चीजें आपके साथ ना हो. That is why let's discuss today what are the grave blunders any NABARD aspirant can avoid before giving NABARD Phase 1 exam of 2023. ऐसी कौन सी गलतियां हैं जो कि बिल्कुल अलाउड नहीं है किसी भी स्टूडेंट को NABARD Phase 1 एग्जाम देने से पहले. Okay, so let's discuss them now. These whatever mistakes or grave blunders are there, these are also during the last 10 to 15 days preparation as well as mock practice as well as the final day, whatever do's and don'ts. So majorly today we will discuss don'ts कि क्या चीजें नहीं करनी है. Okay, which things we have to avoid so that they may turn out to be a grave blunders in our exam. The first thing which we are starting with is taking NABARD Phase 1 lightly. What do you mean by taking NABARD Phase 1 lightly? Let's do a comparison between NABARD and other regulatory bodies. NABARD Grade A Phase 1, if you try to understand NABARD Grade A Phase 1 and its syllabus, overall जो आपका syllabus है 8 subjects है आपके पास. Reasoning, English, Computer Knowledge, Quantitative Aptitude, Decision Making, General Awareness, Economic and Social Issues ESI and Agriculture and Rural Development ARD. ये 8 subjects जो भी है, these subjects are having enough width. The vastness of the syllabus is of course there. So width है, लेकिन depth नहीं है. What do you mean by depth नहीं है? The difficulty of NABARD exam Phase 1 is not as difficult as RBI and other regulatory or banking exam. ये बहुत ही easy होता है. Why? Because syllabus has width. Okay, though vast syllabus is there, vast coverage is there of whatever content, but at the same time questions which are asked in all of the subjects in NABARD Phase 1 exam, that level is moderate only. Just take an example of your merit section ESI ARD where each subject is 40 marks. You can see, go to the previous year questions and observe there. 10 to 15 questions are easy, 20 to 25 questions are moderate, and 5 to 10 questions are difficult. So therefore this is the combination or distribution of 40 questions based on easy, moderate and difficult. And therefore many NABARD aspirants or maybe overall whatever students have applied for NABARD Phase 1 exam, if they are giving the exam first time, then definitely they fall to a biggest mistake that is taking NABARD Phase 1 lightly. कभी कभार तो उनको कट ऑफ देख के भी बहुत ही ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस हो जाता है. So looking at the cut off, for example, अरे रीजनिंग का कट ऑफ तो 3 मार्क ही है, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड का तो 1.5 to 2 मार्क्स ही है, एट द सेम टाइम डिसीजन मेकिंग का तो 1.5 ही है, अरे फिर इंग्लिश का कट ऑफ तो जस्ट 10 मार्क्स 11 मार्क्स है, मैं तो ऐसे क्लियर कर दूंगा. दिस इज द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक. Remember, there are various candidates who have got 0 in decision making, 0 in quantitative aptitude and even 0 in English, and they, because of one subject failure, as you know, even in any of the subjects if you fail in whole Phase 1 exam. For each of 8 subjects, subjective cutoff is there and a merit section total cutoff is also there of ESI, ARD and GA. And that is why this particular exam of Phase 1, though the questions are of moderate level, yet this exam becomes difficult. Also on the top of that you are not having any sectional timing. सारे ये 8 के 8 सब्जेक्ट्स आपको एक साथ दिए जाएंगे. So it depends on your time management as well as your strategies which you are using to solve the questions. Now let's look at our NABARD Phase 1 2022 result of various candidates and let's try to see different candidates की उनके score क्या थे, who has cleared subjective cutoffs and who has cleared overall merit cutoff also, so as to understand is NABARD Phase 1 easy and should we take it lightly or not. Biggest mistake to take it lightly. I'll show you how. Look at this green colored bar. This is the student who has cleared NABARD Phase 1 but only with 1 mark because the cutoff was 41.75. Therefore, the cutoff here the marks student has got is 43.25. Don't try to be this green student also. Though he has cleared NABARD Phase 1 exam, I will request you a margin of 10 marks you should have above the cutoff. So already I have given you the target score. What is the target score? 50 to 60 merit marks you should score if you want to clear the merit cutoff. So 50 to 60, and how this 50-60 you will get? Simple. In ARD 25, ESI 25 and GA you are going to get 10. 25, 50 plus 10, 60. Easily clearing Phase 1. Now look at this blue colored candidate and look at him very carefully. This is the candidate जिसने कुछ भी preparation नहीं किया. He has not prepared at all. Why? 0 in computer knowledge, 0 in ESI, 0 in ARD, and overall merit, look at the marks 2.75 which is nothing but only GA's mark. Apart from that बहुत सारे ऐसे कैंडिडेट, ये देखो पहला वाला कैंडिडेट, उसको तो मैंने हाईलाइट भी नहीं किया. कंप्यूटर नॉलेज 0, क्वांटिटी एप्टीट्यूड 0, decision making 2, GA 3, failed in GA also again, failed in ESI also 0.75. So almost in only one subject he has passed and that is English. और इंग्लिश में तो कोई भी पास होता है, और इंग्लिश में भी कट ऑफ जो है वो 11.25 है, मतलब 1 मार्क से पास हुआ है कैंडिडेट. सो देयरफॉर नाउ यू वुड हैव गॉट अ आइडिया दैट इफ यू गो विदाउट प्रिपरेशन आपकी हालत इस स्टूडेंट के जैसी होगी. देखो हर सब्जेक्ट में, हर सेक्शन में he has got 0 marks. Now look at a candidate who has a very bad luck. What do you mean by very bad luck? Look at him. Look at this guy. Red colored candidate. Very good score in reasoning. Very good score in English. Very good score in computer awareness. Very good score in quantitative aptitude. Very good score in decision making also because 1.5 was the cutoff, he has cleared it. Very good score even in GA. In ESI he has got 0 marks. In ARD also he is having very good score, 20 marks. Now look at it very carefully. Overall cutoff, see, he has not cleared, 24.5 is only there, but he failed in ESI. Imagine he got 20 marks in ESI. Imagine, just imagine. If he gets 20 marks in ESI, 20 plus 24 is 44.5 and the cutoff is 41. So in even one subject if you get less mark, you will fail. This is how difficult the Phase 1 exam is. Now difficult not from the level, but difficult if you don't strategize wisely. I am telling you NABARD Phase 1 is very easy, but it can be a biggest blunder that it could turn out to be a nightmare for all the candidates. ये इतना easy exam इतना difficult हो जाएगा आपके लिए अगर आप strategize नहीं करते हो तो. कौन से subject में कितने solve करने, कौन से subject में कितने marks लेने हैं, that becomes very important. Let's move forward now. This was our first blunder we should not make in the exam. Phase 1, take it seriously. Then comes not having proper revision plan. Last 10 to 15 days are there. That means let's consider you are having 15 days. In 15 days, you know that there are 3 important sections which are core of your merit section on which you are clearing Phase 1 and going to the Phase 2 depends on. First is ARD static. Almost 20-22 chapters are there. ARD current again 6 months you have to do. So let's consider, and as ARD static you have been doing it for 4 to 5 months or 6 months. Therefore you will have only 1 hour for its revision. So 1 hour is enough for ARD overall revision. Okay, ARD का overall revision करने के लिए 1 घंटा enough है, 1 hour. Then comes ESI current. Now for ESI current 1 hour is not enough. Why? Here PIB 6 to 8 months is there. Government scheme 6 to 8 months is there. Apart from that, in this reports, indices, okay, etc., all these current affairs is there related to ASI. This all will require 2 hours for you. That's why blue colored 2 hours. So 1 hour plus 2 hour, how much hours? 3 hours. And half hour for your general awareness GA, that is daily current affairs of 6 to 8 months. Again, this half hour. So overall, if you see, 3.5 hours per day you have to give for your preparation and your revision, and this is the proper plan. So if you are dedicating 3.5 hours, so 3.5 hours if you are giving for 15 days, overall you have to give for this 2023 phase 1 NABARD exam, you have to revise 52 hours. और ये बहुत इसेंशियल है, और ये मैं जो रिवीजन आपको बता रहा हूं, दिस रिवीजन इज इंक्लूडिंग ऑल्सो योर प्रिपरेशन. ठीक है, तो मैं ये कंसिडर कर रहा हूं कि रिवीजन प्रिपरेशन एक साथ आप कर रहे हो. सो ये 52 आवर्स आप रिवीजन के लिए सेपरेट कर दो. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, सपोज अ स्टूडेंट इज स्टडिंग फॉर 5 to 6 hours per day. As last 10 to 15 days are there, I know that many of the students would be preparing for 6 hours. Minimum now for NABARD phase 1 you have to prepare for 6 hours. In this 6 hours, you have to dedicate 3.5 hours for revision only. Remaining 3 hours or 2.5 hours you have to give for your preparation. In last 15 days there is no point of excessive preparation. अगर कुछ बचा है पढ़ाई का तो उसको जल्दी से रैप अप कर दो, कंप्लीट कर दो उसको. You need this 52 hours for revision. I am repeating. ARD के रिवीजन के लिए आपको लगेगा 1 घंटा डेली 15 दिन के लिए, तो 15 घंटे हो गए आपके. 2 घंटे आपको लगेंगे ESI पूरा 6 महीने का पूरा ESI करंट कवर करने के लिए, तो 30 घंटे आपके हो गए. 45 आवर्स इन टोटल, 15 30, राइट. देन आपका हाफ आवर आपको GA देना होगा 15 डेज के लिए. इन टोटल मिला के 52.5 आवर्स होते हैं. 52 आवर्स इन 15 दिनों में. आई होप कि ये 52 आवर्स का रिवीजन टाइम, आई होप यू गेट दैट. This is the only strategy, a proper revision plan which you have to compulsorily follow for NABARD phase 1 exam. Then let's move forward. Multiple sources for preparation and revision. Always remember, lesser the source. Now I know many of the students say that, sir, if I follow the only one source or maybe lesser source, then many of the information I am not able to cover. I am not able to cover many of the syllabus, content, knowledge. इतना क्या करोगे content का? The point is, whatever lesser source is there, do that properly. Okay, whatever source you are choosing, it may be a particular course, it may be a particular book, it may be a particular document. उसको ठीक से करो. You know that for ESI you will having one source, for ARD one source, similarly for GA one source, PIB current one source, government schemes one source. Whatever that source is, believe in that and just have that one source. Also remember, of all the phase 1 subjects, आपको कहीं पर भी टॉप नहीं करना है. You don't want to bring out of marks, right? In every subject, if you bring more than 50% marks, you will clear NABARD phase 1 exam. So that's my logic is, okay? So imagine this, in, as I told you, above 50% suppose you get in ARD, 25 to 30 marks. Above 50% in ESI, 25 to 30 marks. Above 50% in GA, above 10 marks. Overall addition you do, you clear merit cutoff also. So that's my logic. Lesser when sources are there, it is easy for revision also. Last minute revision, what is there? If you are having 2 to 3 sources, it's impossible to revise. If revision is proper, then your mind will retain it for very longer time. So retention would be proper. And where NABARD exam is very factual, statistics, data, year, corpus of various schemes, then various other data, terminologies related to agriculture and different core chapters of agriculture. So that requires a good retention. It is a very factual exam. So therefore, if good retention is there, that you can reproduce in the exam. Reproduce in the sense you can remember that very easily in exam, and therefore then you will create more, or you will solve more correct questions, and therefore your accuracy will improve, and overall then you will clear the exam. So this is the logic how it is going through, and all starts with lesser number of source. So do not use multiple sources. It is a grave itself which you are digging for yourself. Then moving towards improper strategy for mock test. देयर आर सर्टन स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनको लगता है हाँ भाई मैं कंटिन्यूअसली मॉक टेस्ट दूंगा, हाँ मॉक टेस्ट में मेरे मार्क्स आ रहे, बढ़िया, आई विल क्लियर नाउ. Always remember, giving mock test is only 50%. Analyzing the mock test is very, very important. And how to analyze it? Simple. You have to go through each question. What were your correct questions? Why you gave that correct answer? What were your wrong questions? Why you gave their wrong answers? Sometimes you will make some questions correct with wrong logic. So that time you have to understand and be honest with yourself. No, my knowledge was not proper here. At the same time, sometimes you will make certain question wrong. At that time you have to understand, did you had that knowledge or did you make a silly mistake? Was your logic wrong or were you not capable of remembering certain fact or stat? So this is the overall sheet which I prepare for any of my mock test. Look at it very carefully. First, whenever you are giving the test, you have to give the mock test. After mock test, which is for 2 hours, you have to give analysis also for the mock test, that is also question wise, and after doing question wise analysis for half an hour you have to find your accuracy, attempt and overall cutoff if you are clearing or not. So overall mock test analysis overall is of 3 hours, 2 hours test, 1 hour analysis. Here you could see a page of mine. Okay, so mock test analysis, this is my test 1. Reasoning, quantitative aptitude, English, computer knowledge and decision making. My attempts, how much correct I made, how much wrong I made, what is my accuracy and what is my cutoff. Then my test 2, again same, attempt, correct, wrong, accuracy, cutoff. If I put all my marks here, even I can compare between my 2 tests, that in test 1 was how much improvement I did, in test 2 have I improved as compared to test 1. In this way analysis also you can do. So a proper mock test analysis is 2 way. First is the score analysis as well as accuracy, attempt and cutoff analysis, and then is question wise analysis. For example, try to see which type of question is asked, uske options kya hai, what does the options means. If you are knowing about those options, that's fine. अगर कोई एक ऑप्शन ऐसा है ARD में जो टर्मिनोलॉजी आपको पता नहीं है, go and search about it. Find that if it is in your notes or not, so as for revision it would be very, very easy. Okay, तो apart from that, for example ESI, कोई गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स का क्वेश्चन आया, उसमें ऑप्शन बहुत सारे स्कीम के दिए, उसमें से सारे स्कीम आपको आते हैं, यू नो ऑल द स्कीम्स, बट वन स्कीम इज देयर व्हिच यू हैव नेवर हर्ड एंड नेवर प्रिपेयर्ड, देन टेक दैट स्कीम, ट्राई टू प्रिपेयर दैट स्कीम. So in this way, question to question analysis is also very, very important. Many people do not do any type of analysis. They go on giving mock test, and this is the biggest blunder to follow. So improper strategy is what? Just giving mock test. Rather, proper strategy is mock plus analysis. Then comes your mock test attempt, the final D-Day attempt in your final exam of phase 1. What you are going to do? You will go into the examination hall. Examination hall you will go, then your attempting order would be there, because in NABARD there is no sectional time. RBI में sectional time होता है, बाकी सारे जितने भी बैंकिंग के या फिर रेगुलेटरी बॉडीज के एग्जाम होते हैं, sectional time is there. But for NABARD 8 subjects are there and 8 sectional times are not there. Overall 2 hours are there, and you have to segregate your time or time strategy or time management for all the 8 subjects. But don't worry, I am there for you. Attempting order should be, as we already discussed, first ARD, then ESI, then GA. Now after reading so much of information, our mind will become fatigued. So quant and reasoning to break the monotony. Then after that again reading sections, English, decision making and computer awareness. Overall this attempting order we all know, in last video also we saw. Now about the phase 1 overall time management and priorities. So time management, we will divide NABARD's 2 hours of phase 1 exam into first 45 minutes and then 75 minutes. The 45 minutes is our first time lapse. For 75 minutes is second time lapse. In first 45 minutes you are going to complete ARD, ESI and GA anyhow. If the question paper comes difficult, maximum this 45 minutes should maximum go to 50 minutes, but not more than 50 minutes. Remember this very carefully. ये टाइम की स्ट्रेटेजी कोई नहीं बताता है, किसी ने भी अब तक टाइम की स्ट्रेटेजी नहीं बताई है, कोई भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाओ, और ये बहुत इसेंशियल है क्योंकि नाबार्ड में सेक्शनल टाइमिंग नहीं है. ठीक है, 45 minutes for ESI, ARD, GA. Then 75 minutes for all qualifying section, and that also how? Quant को 15. So 75 minutes for 5 subject means every subject will have 15 minutes. But decision making में 10 ही question होते हैं. That is why 10 minutes for decision making. And in English 30 questions are there. Therefore 20 minutes. So quant 15 minutes, reasoning 15 minutes, English 20 minutes, decision making 10 minutes, and computer awareness 15 minutes. This is the overall time segregation in macro and micro point of view which you have to give for your attempting order of all the subject priorities in the final exam. Remember mock test में भी ऐसे प्रैक्टिस करना. पहले mock test में क्या करोगे? ARD सॉल्व करोगे, ESI सॉल्व करोगे, GS सॉल्व करोगे 45 मिनट्स में. फिर क्या करोगे? क्वांट 15 मिनट में सॉल्व करोगे, रीजनिंग 15 में, इंग्लिश 20 मिनट में सॉल्व करोगे, डिसीजन मेकिंग 10 और कंप्यूटर अवेयरनेस 15 में. हमारा टाइम खत्म हो गया और हमारा सारे अटेम्प्ट भी हो गए पूरे. Okay, so this is how you have to give NABARD phase 1 exam. Only a student who has gave it and who has cleared it, he knows this strategy. Many people and many platforms even don't know that this is how the segregation has to be done. Okay, so this is all about the segregation. Then comes taking qualifying section lightly. Phase 1 section lightly लेना तो पाप ही है, उससे बड़ा पाप है. What is the worst mistake? The worst mistake is to take phase 1 lightly, NABARD phase 1 lightly. But the most worst would be to take qualifying section lightly. Why? I already showed you. There are some students who have cleared everywhere, cleared all the subjects, cleared merit cutoff also, have got very good and high marks, but failed in one subject, computer awareness 0, or maybe quant 0. One subject can destroy your entire preparation of 1 year. Okay, so look at here, cutoffs, look at them. Why qualifying section is taken lightly? Reasoning 3.7 point cutoff, English 12 cutoff, computer knowledge 5 cutoff, quantitative aptitude 3 cutoff, decision making 1.5. As the cutoffs are very very low, many NABARD aspirants feel that qualifying section we can clear it very easily. But this is not the case. I already showed you. ये list पूरी आपको मिल जाएगी. Go on the Google and type the NABARD marks list. You will get it and try to understand and try to look how much difficult. Look at this example. For example, 6-9, 0 in reasoning, 4 in English, 5 in computer knowledge, 0 in quantitative aptitude, 0 in decision making, 0 in even ESI. So what do you mean by that? Quant लगता easy है, but whatever qualifying section is there, वो लगता easy है पर वो है नहीं. Okay, so quant, reasoning, English, computer knowledge, decision making, they may sound easy. They may be in first glance looking at easy subjects with very less cutoff, but they may take your preparation into a total disaster. Okay, so that's why I always tell students that whatever cutoffs are there, don't go on the face value of the cutoff. The cutoff is less because definitely these are huge 5 subjects qualifying section to clear. Okay, a proper time management has to be given. Accuracy should be very very good, because to solve 200 questions in the 2 hours is very difficult, and trust me, it's very difficult. The problem will happen is about time management only, and more importantly you will exhaust. Okay, आपका exhaustion हो जाएगा जब NABARD का phase 1 पेपर दोगे तब. So that's why these were all the blunders to prevent, which we have discussed in depth. Thank you very much. See you next time.